Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Wolfman, who is your godfather? Welcome back to the channel.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League.
Another episode of the Dennis Ford career right here on Madden 19.
Here it is. It's unlike any
to
other
miss any other episode that is available,
these folks
they are available on the channel. If you miss any of if you miss any of the other episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on...
Here we go. Looks like the Browns will get the football to start the game off. Let's see what old Denny can do here.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Here we go now. And they'll run it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Mayfield looks to throw. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want.
Well, the Jets come in, I believe the Jets are 6-2.
Well each and every week. And right
I could be wrong on saying that, but I think they are 6-2. The Browns, of course, needed a lot of help here. Found themselves literally in the basement.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said.
That didn't work.
They want to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. To throw, Mayfield finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hurry up, here we go. Mayfield off the play fake. And it's caught.
Touchdown.
And take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns.
Yeah. Extra point attempt is good. The Jets will get the football. 1st and 10. A 1-yard rush. 3rd and 17. 10. And looks like we get the ball back.
first down throw from Mayfield. Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
So let's see what we got going on here.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39, green.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we're going to punt it. There's the punt, 4th and 8, 51-yard punt, 13-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Jets now, gain of 7. 2nd and 3, an incomplete pass. 3rd and 3, a 4-yard reception. 1st and 10, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now, and he's sacked. 3rd and 13, incomplete pass. They will punt it. And we will get the ball back.
Now a handoff looking right, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That didn't work so well.
3 yards on the run there. That still leaves them with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the
outside of this
drive.
Baker.
And shedding through the tackle.
Oh,
and
man.
Drops incomplete.
Wow.
As he got popped as he was throwing it.
There you have it. Got to punt it away again. 4th and 8. 1st and 10 now. 26 yards. 4-yard rush. 2nd and 6. 13 yards. 1st and 10. I do believe they're getting a touchdown here, y'all. 3rd and 1. No, they didn't get anything. Okay.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the
Oh, no.
sideline
Oh,
is,
no.
Guys, give us an
That was
opportunity.
bad. We split
Protect the
that.
passer.
Lost a
Create
few
space
on
for
that
runners,
one.
and let's go ahead and
Lost
get
7
these
yards
guys.
on that.
Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting...
Intercepted. Nope. Okay, I thought it was intercepted. All right, touchdown.
Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown.
Let's take a look
on
at
the
this. That was
season.
beautiful.
And the Browns add on to their lead.
I didn't see Jarvis Landry get up. I thought it was intercepted.
Something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches.
See, yeah, that far away, it looked like that was
for a
a...
rocket like that.
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this.
So there you have
after
it.
that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment.
Here we go. It's now 14-0. Kickoff. Touchback. 1st and 10, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 7-yard rush. 3rd and 3, a penalty flag, and backs him up 10 yards, and it'll be our ball. It looks like Denny going to set out for this one.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And a penalty flag.
Flags will come in.
That's
I think
the
this
Jets.
one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
Yep.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot,
Still first
you're
down.
like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Now let's go.
And they'll go ground game here
No,
to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks.
9 rushes, 13 yards for Denny, not
That's
going
gonna
so
go
hot
as a
this
loss
time.
of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Going deep here for Landry. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
All right, all right.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
11 rushes, 14 yards for Denny, not going so hot here today.
They tried
This
a quick
Jets
hitter
defense is
inside,
pretty
but
good.
that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mayfield now on 2nd down.
Oh, nearly picked off.
Tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield.
51 seconds left here in the first half.
Man, because of the coverage, it was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end in Njoku. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, come on.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
They go
A
make
chance
us
to
go
try
for
to
field
add
goal.
3 points before heading to the locker room.
Yep. We're going to go for the field goal. The kick is up. It is good. 17-0. Here we are in the second half. First and 10 now. He's sacked. 2nd and 14. That's another sack. 3rd and 21. 4th and 13, and we get the ball.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good play
Incomplete
away
pass.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away.
Oh, look at that second effort. Second effort for Denny.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
What a run
Without
by
a doubt,
Dennis
all
Ford,
credit's
y'all.
gotta go to the runner. Found his way into the end zone, but the defensive guys just not wrapping up well when they try to tackle him.
And that's the thing. You've got to wrap up. A lot of times these days you see
Look at
guys,
that.
they just want to go as hard as they can and throw their body at somebody. That's not old school football, though.
No, old school football.
We don't worry about old school football. The extra point attempt is good. 24-0 now. Browns up over the Jets. Second and 17, a sack. Third and 21. They did not get anywhere there again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Darren Lee there to get him down.
16 rushes, 73 yards for Denny today.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll run it here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he slips up past the 45 before
88 yards,
tackled.
17 rushes for Denny.
There for the Browns, 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Holding on the offense.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding on the offense.
Illegal block in the
No?
back. Offense.
Yeah.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
First and 18. The buck 20 and counting here in the third quarter.
And they'll go on the ground. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
11-16. 11 of 16 for 209 yards for Baker Mayfield.
Versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available.
19 seconds now here in the fourth quarter.
Before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
But he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon.
For the Browns.
Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
There it is, that beautiful run there by Denny Ford.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and with the offensive line.
That didn't go anywhere.
Today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the Browns are going to go for it. Why not?
4th down, Mayfield. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That's funny. This is a video game, man. Just go ahead and keep pouring it on. I like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
We're going for it, folks. We're going for it.
Came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Okay, we didn't go. All right, that's all right. Up 24-0. There's really nothing we can do.
Away on 4th and goal from the.
So here we go. They're taking over 1st and 10, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now, 6-yard rush. 3rd and 4, a 6-yard reception. 1st and 10, penalty flag. Backed it up. Injury. 2nd and 1, penalty. 2nd and 11, 7-yard reception. 3rd and 4, incomplete pass. And they're going to punt it because they really,
and now Cleveland geared up to take the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense.
Come on, Baker, throw it.
It is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the
incomplete
ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
A really nice gain of 25
Oh, okay, I guess he did get it. All right, all right.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And on the ground they go with a running back. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we are. A 2-minute warning is set. And what has been a complete shutout here by the Cleveland Browns to the New York Jets.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll run it here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
28 rushes, a $124 for Denny Ford.
7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be brought down
face
by
mask.
The face mask. Here come the flags. This
2nd down and 10.
Down.
Face mask.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
Buck 07 now, 31 nut Browns. And what has been a complete and utter shellacking, I guess you could say. It's one of the words I used to hear back in my day. Just a complete and the Jets will avoid the shutout, and they will get the touchdown. So they'll avoid it.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Cleveland, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So there you have it, folks. A big win for the Cleveland Browns on that one. Do we have any upgrades? I think, yep, I figured we would have. Let's see. Let's go with the power back. Move us up to 96. We do have... No, we don't have any more. Okay. So let's see. Stats and contracts. As once again, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this back in the... we talked about this here before. We're going to look at it. Denny Ford. 2018, he had 1,364 yards on the ground for his career. 1,462 yards in 2019. It looks like he's going to go for, he's well over 1,000 here in 2020. So, we're going to advance to week. So we'll take it on the Redskins. Looks like a night game. Be week number 10 coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. I've been really loving the series thus far. I hope you are too. If you are new, scratch those claw marks in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Become a member of the Wolfpack family. Today's sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We will see you for the next video of Dennis Ford, my career, right here on Madden 19. Wolfman Lewis, your Godfather Wolf. I am out.